Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's end of the year and this is my last painting for 2022. So I'm thinking to create some new year greeting cards. So I'm using this 300 GSM watercolor sheet. You can use lesser than that, that is also fine for today's painting. I'm using masking tape to cover this little area. If you don't have masking tape, you can avoid this particular area, and then with the help of different color you can start with your flower. So I'm creating loose rose kind of flower, as these are last minute greeting cards, so I'm keeping flowers very simple, or leaves or foliages, whatever things I'm going to use for this particular greeting card. I'm keeping all these things very simple. So you need to create some semicircles like this into a round shape. Keep negative space in between. If you want to create a bigger flower, you can keep this structure a little bigger. If you want to create a smaller flower, you can keep this structure smaller. So too with the yellow color, and then you can repeat this process with different color, whatever you like. So I'm going to use red color, pink color, blue color and white color. Use little bit of concentrated color for this structure and arrange these flowers in this particular area. So for the white flower, I'm using actually gray kind of color. So I have mixed white and a little bit of gray, and with the help of clean water, so I have cleaned my brush, and with the help of clean water just try to bleed your color and adjust your flower shape. So you can also add additional petals into it, which is going outside the circle. That is also fine. These are loose rose flowers, so you can do whatever you want. So just bleed the color little bit in between so that you will get different shades of color, light shade, dark shade, and then you can also add more petals into it, and just repeat this process throughout the flower. Let's do it for the pink flower as well quickly. I'm also creating few more petals which is going outside the circle, and you can create any flower which you are comfortable with. If you are not comfortable doing this flower, you can create any other flower. Okay, now I'm done with my flowers. Now I'm using sap green color for the leaves. So I'm going to create few longer leaves, few wider leaves. So you can create any shape of leaves. You just need to apply a little pressure into your brush and move your brush towards left and right to create these kind of leaves. These are pretty simple to paint. Now I'm using yellow green color, so I have mixed yellow and green together, more yellow and less green, and Then again I'm creating small leaves on both the side. You can also use olive green color. So for this one I have mixed purple and green together. Okay, so now we're done with the flowers and leaves, and now I'm using brown color, so you can add little bit of brown leaves as well in between. Then add a crisscross pattern in this particular area. This is rough crisscross pattern, so you don't have to be very precise in this particular thing. I'm roughly creating this. You can use scale also to do this, but I'm doing it roughly. Now this part is optional. I'm sprinkling some color, which is blue, yellow and red. If you don't want to sprinkle some color, you can skip this particular step. And then just remove the masking tape slowly. Now we have this particular area to write something into it. So I'm going to write in here New Year 2023. You can write anything, whatever you like. You can use calligraphy pen as well. For now I'm using this simple pencil. Later I'm going to trace this with my calligraphy pen. Okay, now we are done with the first greeting card. Now let's move to the second one. So second one is also very simple, and this is absolutely last minute greeting card. If you don't have time, you can definitely refer to this particular greeting card to create one. So create 4 strings in different way, like this, from top to bottom. So I have created 4 like this in different direction. So I have roughly created like this. Then for each string I'm going to create 2 flowers. So that's why I'm creating these 2 dots of black. So this is basically the ovary of the flower. So I'm creating 2 dots in each string. You can also create only 1 flower for each string, or maybe 3 flowers for each string. I'm creating only 2 for each, and then little dots around the ovary of the flower. Repeat this for all the ovaries. This is the simplest flower for me to paint. If you feel this is a little complicated for you, you can choose whatever flower you feel comfortable to paint with. And now choose different color to paint petals. I'm just dragging my brush towards left, right, center to create some petals like this around my ovary. And see how beautiful this flower is and how simple this flower is. So I'm using pink color, purple color, blue, yellow, red. You can use whatever color you like. This is the simplest flower. You just need to drag your brush a little bit towards left and right to create something like this, and repeat this for all the dots with different color. Okay, now we are done with the flowers. Now I'm using this green color and I'm creating two leaves for each flowers. So as per my composition and as per my space, I'm keeping the direction of leaves and the size of leaves. So you can also do the same thing based on how much space you have left and in which direction you want your leaves should be. Likewise, I have created two leaves for each flowers, and then with the help of brown color I'm going to create those strings which we have created with the help of pencil. This is very simple greeting card, I must say. So just give it a try and let me know how you feel about it. And then you can write something in the top. I'm writing Happy New Year. You can write whatever you like. So we are done with these two greeting cards. Hope you have liked this video and hope you have learned something from this video. Do let me know if you guys have any feedback for me, and Happy New Year to all of you.